Okay, this morning we are at the Antelope Canyon.
All the way down. Let's stand right in this big direction. This wall and turn and go this way again and turn again. And so it'll keep on spinning and spinning and spinning. And it'll separate the compounds in the sand of where it will grade it down like sandpaper. And that's how the sandstone gets these images just from the rainwater causing the flash flood and the flash flood running through at high speed. All right, let's come on down this way.
That was amazing. Literally so cool.
So this sand is pretty unique. Once water touches it, it'll react. The reason why is because it's silica, and as well it's added with white sandstone quartz, zinc, iron oxide, magnesium, and lithium. Why does the rainwater react and it turns into a solid kind of platform already? It's because of oxidization. Oxidization comes from the sunlight. So when the wind blows and the first rainstorm comes in, when the wind blows over time, it'll start to shape the moisture. It'll start to basically create the layers that you guys all saw on our tour today. And this is already one big solid piece of the sandstone already. You guys can already see all of the layers just formed just by the water traveling deep beneath our feet. Now you guys know how a sandstone is created. This will heat up and this will try to oxidize into a sandstone already within a couple of days because of the heat. So with that, when it gets hot in Arizona, everything out here, guys, dries up. And this will dry up immediately and start to kind of look like that right on over there. But that won't take until millions and millions of years. So that's what the flood did. Take a look at this. So as we act like a flash flood and we kind of pour it at a gently pace, take a look at that. You guys are seeing that the water is reacting. The water has nowhere to go. So what it's doing, it's creating a pathway just for itself. And so with that, this is how the slot canyons zoom through with flash floods and get those nice designs through the slot canyon every time a flash flood enters. Now you guys are noticing of how a slot canyon is created. A slot canyon is created with many flash floods overriding the same area with too much moisture. So the water has no choice to cut the walls, cut the sand, and so it leaves behind these patterns that you guys saw on our tour today. So you guys are seeing of how wind and water works together in this environment. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, we finished it. Now I'm leading the group back to the truck. Me and Pietro eating good shit. We're in the middle of the desert. There's a skate park, a pump truck. We got in the Monument Valley now. Off-road in the Monument Valley. Ehi, yo, guardalo!
Vecchio, ora torno su qua perché
Stop. Eh sì, a farla su infatti ti dicevano 4x4.
Ah, ok.
Look at this. How cool is that? Always seen it in the pictures and now I can see it with my eyes. Never expecting something like this. As always, life is great. Quello pazzo! Porco no, non puoi andare su così veloce. Spacchi tutto.
Tira sul finestrino se no mangiamo un po'. Sì, sì. Anziché gli indianini. Scusami, sì, terzo.
Dai ragazzi, bisogna fare. Facile. Facile. Dai, cos'era tutte ste monade?
Qua è cioè,
Ma va là.
una curva.
Ma va là. Vado giù adesso.
The next day.
Okay, so good morning. After some driving and breakfast, I was editing and reading this morning in the car. Now we got to the desert view on the Grand Canyon. Pretty big. Even though I was expecting something a little bit different, let's see if in another point gets different or if it's kind of like that. But it's either way, it's so beautiful. Like this landscape is amazing. Okay, we got to the Morian viewpoint. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, Grand Viewpoint, and basically it's the same as the point view later. Duck on a rock. Here's it seems a lot more a Grand Canyon. It was only the place that was missing, because now we got in this place over here and now it looks completely different. I'm loving it. We were there, now we are here on the top of this like duck. It's called Duck Point.
Da
And look
qua.
at this. Oh my gosh, bro.
Da qua.
Da qua, tira. Woo! Yo. Woo! Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Where am I? Where am I? And yeah, from this point of view, it's amazing. I like it. Ragazzi, di nuovo,
Hanno sapori strani.
buon appetito. This morning, Alessandro brought us at the Tesla, I don't know, center. It's full of Tesla, and he wants to try the Cybertruck. So, we'll see. Oh Simo, per favore. Per favore, non bloccarmi. Non si sono toccati di mia volontà, te lo giuro. Già questo è più carino, che almeno ci smanettano sopra. Louisiana Kitchen. Allora, siamo finiti qua. Yo. Okay, so we got into this gun store and they wanna go shoot. Also, probably I'm going to, because it's not too expensive. So I'm just thinking of what kind of gun I can shoot. There's only gun, like handgun, or like pistol, like some semi-automatics, and I think some of them, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Even though I didn't want to too much, because I don't know, I didn't want to. I'm not sorry. Okay, so yesterday we went into the Grand Canyon, and basically then we drove to Flagstaff, and basically was that last day. And today now we are in Phoenix, and we are going to shoot. Okay, so we are in the Apple store and we're gonna check my AirPods. If you have seen the video about the AirPods, I will tell you now if they have some problem or if they're alright. Got the AirPods, they're all good. They were probably on software updating. Okay, so what happened today? Basically, they wanted to shoot, and so I was feeling a little bit tired. I don't know, I didn't want to. But after a little bit, I decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. Filled all the stuff that is required. After that, I was trying to put the earplugs in my ears, but they were like, I have problem with my ear. They couldn't fit well. Like they were constantly coming out. So I entered it, and I was feeling like it was too loud for my ears. I was feeling like that I was getting deaf, or like it was too much. So if I'm not enjoying it, doing it, I don't want to do it. So I went out, I got a refund because they didn't want to give me some ear like covers. And so I said, okay, let me do a refund, and I have enough of it just for some guns. Okay, we got our dinner in a taco restaurant. Now we're doing the fuel to the car for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to Los Angeles. Guys, good night. We are in the cola cactus view, and I think those are the cola cactus. They're cool. There seems like they're really dangerous, but I like this place. It's very hot. We're in the middle of the desert in the Joshua National Park. We're doing a break on those hard rocks. So cool, so beautiful. I like it. Joshua tree. Hey, what's up, Joshua? How you doing? Good. And so pretty. All these rocks, white rocks, all this Joshua tree. They're so cool. Bon appetit. We left the car, and now we gonna get to our hotel for the night. Okay, so we arrived in the hotel. This one is the room. That's my bed, me and my cousin. And that's the view. We're close to the sea. We're close to the Santa Monica beach. And LA. Pretty cool. I'm liking it. It's kind of small, but che storia. Back into small. We are back into small. It's good. I missed that street last time. So pretty, like all these blue flowers, these dinosaurs over here, and it's the same as always as GTA. Look here, a whole building forsaken. It's my last day, so we're walking a little bit in the downtown, then I'll go back to my hotel, then I'll go back to the hotel, and I'm gonna get the flight. That's so sad. I'm leaving the US. I'm leaving the US, I don't want to. What can I do? Black Mamba is here. Yo, 911 Turbo today. Amazing. Amazing. Buon appetito. Salutati. Adesso andiamo in hotel e poi andiamo in aeroporto. We're ready I slept a little bit because I was so tired. We're here in the hotel for the last minutes and we're ready to go. Ready to go back to Italy, and I'm kind of scared and I feel like my heart is shaking because I'm living in a place that I love it. I love the America. I'm glad for everything I had here, all these moments or like this experience. I know I'm gonna miss it, and who knows, I wanna come back. Who knows, we'll see what the future is gonna give us. All right, but I wish you the best. I wish you everything, be safe on the plane, like be careful. Woo! I'm so grateful for everything. Bye, Vale, love you. Okay, so I arrived in Lax Airport and I just met a guy that I came off with the bus and I had to walk like 30 minutes, and I've seen this guy that was kind of struggling. He didn't know where to go because he just jumped off on the wrong bus and he brought it in the place where I got dropped off. So basically we're in the same situation. We had to go back in the airport, and I started talking with him, and he's a very nice guy. Hori, if you will ever seen this video, you're a nice guy. I'm really glad to meet you, and I don't know, maybe let's see you back in North California, whatever, or in Italy. You never know. And it was so good. We talk a lot about everything, about life, about jobs, about really a lot. It was really nice to meet him. And now let's get through the security check and get on the plane. Look, that's the plane. 2-floor plane and 4 motors. Crazy. Okay, so we are boarding now. We're gonna get on this huge big plane, and thank you so much guys for have been with me in this journey, and I really appreciate it if you can like, subscribe, whatever, and tell me your thoughts, and see you in the next one.